Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Ariana from whereblacksheepmeet, and today we're starting a new project vlog for Simplicity 844. And I know I've done the view A and the bottom of skirt B, but this time I'm gonna do everything opposite. So I'm gonna do the top of view B with the bottom of view A, and then with the long sleeve blouse, because I've gotten so many requests to do the alternate versions. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that this time around and give you guys what you want. So in case this is your first project vlog, I'm gonna go step by step through everything that I'm doing behind the scenes, so you can kind of see all the little mistakes and all the little tips that I give or that I do myself, so you can kind of get an idea for yourself as a beginner sewer maybe, or you're just interested in hearing me talk about the daily and what goes on as I'm making all these different costumes. So if that's something you're interested in, then that's exactly what this video is about. I have everything ready, all the materials and notions that I need. So I'm gonna give you a peek of what I'm working with this project before I go ahead and get started. So here is everything that I'm working with. I know it's a giant mess. I just kind of threw it here right now. It will get more organized as I go, but for now, I have some ribbons and I have two different sizes. So I think I'm gonna have to play with this. I couldn't find the exact size that I needed. It was a little bigger than this. I think this is a 1/2 inch. Oops. Oh no, this is 3/8 inches. I think I needed 5/8 inches and they didn't have it. They had 1 inch and I didn't need that, or 7/8. They had 7/8 and that was a little too big. Of course, this is gonna go, where is it? There's some crisscrossing here, kind of like this one that I did last time. It's gonna have the same sort of crisscrossy thing going on. And I think I got the smaller one for, I don't remember now. I wrote it all down, but I have the smaller one for like accent trim, to like tie things together. See, that one's a little bit smaller, and then I have the really tiny one. So I have some to accent, to tie everything together with the ribbon. I have the buttons for the blouse, and these are a little smaller than what was called for. 3 inches. Oh, maybe it was the same size. I picked all this up a while ago, so that's why I can't remember, but I guess this was the right size, but it doesn't matter. This is what I found, and I think it went really well with the little bit of nautical theme going on. So yeah, it was the only thing that I really liked that was small and was gold, that matched everything else, and close enough, I should say. There's another ribbon. And then, oh, I found this. I've been looking at beads lately, and I found this, and I thought they were so pretty. So I might try and stick these in somewhere. I don't know yet. I want to use them, so we'll see. Probably not these. Definitely the wheel and the anchor. And I got 2 of them on there. So we'll try and find a spot for you. Look how beautiful that works. So you can kind of see the colors here. Like, look how perfectly that matches. So, I don't know, we'll find a spot for them. I have another small trim that I'm not sure where I'm putting, but it was too pretty to pass up, and I'll find a spot for it. Probably another accent trim. Then I have this small one, and I believe this is gonna be like the rick-rack areas, so along the edges here. On the top and everything, and then over the sleeve area, and then possibly along the edge. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, this is supposed to be the rick-racky sort of trim. And then I have this larger one, and this is going to go on these sleeves. This is definitely much bigger than it's supposed to be, but I think it'll be okay because it's supposed to kind of accent the sleeves here in the blouse. I think it'll be okay. I don't know. We'll make it work. But like I said, I was just trying my best to find like this lighter gold and white sort of trims, and these are the best ones that I found. And then of course I have the lace that's gonna go around the bottom, and then some up here around the, I don't think I'm gonna do this neckline one. Though there is some on the sleeves there too. So that's what this one is gonna go to. And then for my fabrics, I found this perfect white, and it's got like this yellowy sort of color, but it honestly, it looks more like the gold. So it's very close to it. So this one is gonna go in this center accent area, and then this will be my main dress fabric here. So this is gonna be all of this. And then the blue is going to be for the blouse. So the blouse is going to be the solid color blue. And then you see like there's the buttons. So that's going to be for the buttons. And then it's going to have this on the sleeves. See, that's going to be so pretty. Super pretty. So I'm excited to see the blouse done. Sorry, there's like dog hair. My corgi is shedding like no other right now. So fur is just everywhere. But yeah, so the blouse is gonna be stunning. I'm so excited to get to the blouse. So maybe I might add a charm at the top or something. I don't know, we'll see. She's got a little thing there. So I don't know, maybe if I could play with that. Otherwise, maybe some sort of little chain deal. I've seen some Lolita have little chain details and whatnot. So I do have navy blue tights that I'm going to use, and I did buy some white boots that I'm going to use as well. So I just want to say before I start this, I am not Lolita, obviously. I respect and adore the fashion. I have been to Japan about 5-6 times, and I did see a couple real life Lolitas, and they're so beautiful. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, they just pull it off so well, and it's just the whole dress that they were wearing, and like the purse and their phones and their shoes, everything was just perfect. It was a perfect chord. And I do have a few Facebook Lolita groups that I'm in that I just kind of just watch because I love the fashion. And I would love to get into the sewing group, but I think that one you have to have like be a part of the beginners, like how to, what is it, Lolita 101, and then you have to do something else, and it's a lot to get into that group. And I was like, that's too much. But I do really enjoy the fashion. So that's why I have these videos, because they're just so pretty and they're very easy to make. The original like buying the Lolita dresses like Angelic Pretty and what is it? Oh gosh, I can't remember anymore. There's so many. But Angelic Pretty is like one of the biggest ones. And you can see like all the details, and the basic of the dress is pretty easy itself. But it's all the little things that like bring it together. And I actually bought an Angelic Pretty 6 years ago now, because I wanted to see how they made it. Because at the time I had my Etsy and it was kind of based on like Lolita skirts. And so I wanted to venture out and make like dresses eventually, but I just never got there. And that's why I bought the dress, because I wanted to see exactly how they actually make a real Lolita dress so I can like put it together myself. Actually, you guys want to see it? Let me go grab it. So this is my angelic pretty that I bought. It was secondhand from, I forget, like Lolita Marketplace or something like that. Like I said, I bought it quite a few years ago. But this one was called Fantasy Theater, and I got it in blue. Now, the original one that I really wanted was the white, and it had like a halter collar sort of neckline. It was so pretty. It was like white with gold, and it had the same print, but they didn't have that one. I found this one, and the reason I picked up this one is because I also was able to get the what is this, the hair bow. No, this is the necklace, or the choker. So I got the choker that came with it. Stunning. It's so pretty. And then it also came with the head bow, headband. These are the, oh, these go on the sides. These are the ties for these sides. So they button on right here, and then you tie them in the back. So it came with it has the waist ties as well. And it also came with the socks. So it was the whole set. And I don't remember how much I paid for it. Oh my God, the dog hair. I'm gonna have to, oh, there we go. Angelic Pretty. So cute. I have never worn this dress. At the time, I don't think I even fit it when I was smaller than I was now. Seriously, I just brought this out. Like, why is there dog hair all over it? I swear, she's like, this dog drives me crazy twice a year. Can't deal. And I just groomed her like 2 days before she started like her big shed. So it's not helping. There's just so much hair already. Yeah, so I was really happy to snag this up, because like I said, then I got everything with it. I can see exactly how everything is made. Let me do the back for you guys. I just hung it up here because I can't hold it up so you guys can see everything, but there we go. That's the back. There's ruching, so it kind of has that give that will kind of, what is it, fluctuate with your size a little bit. But yeah, I've never worn this. It definitely won't fit me anymore. Those are the days that I had a waist this big. But look, you can see the details on the buttons. Oh my gosh. There's some there. So yeah, so I bought this just to see how it was made. Like, I can look inside and I can see how they like sewed everything together. This one with the elastic here. There's elastic here, but not here. So it was just a little section at the bottom. And then this is like another panel. Yeah, and then the trim, how it was sewn on to give that like layered look. So yeah, it's like layered. And I love that, because the way I do it, I sew it right up against. But I want to do this more layered look. So you can even see the stitching here for the trim on the inside. Yeah, so see, I dissected it. Look, even the trim has Angelic Pretty on there. So much detail. So much detail. Now, I also did buy a body line around the same time, because that was more affordable and it was a different style that I was looking into, and I wanted to see how it was made. This one has the peekaboo sort of skirt, and that's what I was interested in as well, was trying to figure out how they did that. Now I know it's pretty easy. I got a few patterns now that do this. At the time, they didn't have those Lolita patterns out. This was before those patterns came out. So I was really just trying to find alternative patterns that had similar silhouettes. And I was trying my best to like try and piece things together. It was way more difficult. But now it's like they have so many Lolita patterns, and that's great. I love it. I want to do more. I'm going to finish up this simplicity one for you guys, and then hopefully, you know, in the future I can do some of the other ones, especially those Cosplay My McCalls ones. Oh, they're stunning. Stunning. So yeah, see, this one has all the ruching in the back too. And theirs is different. See, it's not elastic channels. This one has the elastic. It's sewn to the elastic to get the gathering. So see, there's different ways to do it. But yeah, I bought this one as well to see how it was made. So yeah, so those are my Lolita dresses that I actually do have. This one's so pretty though. I love looking at it. I don't know if I'll ever fit into it, but that's why I gotta make my own, right? Yeah, so that's my angelic pretty. One of my prized possessions. And then with all the accessories. So I'm definitely gonna have a little more fun than I did with the other one, with more of the trims and stuff this time, and kind of do my own thing, because I followed the last one to the T, like with sizing and everything like that. So this one I'm excited to just kind of play around with placements. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started on this by, what is it? By tracing out all my pattern pieces, because all the other ones I had tossed out because they were all on tissue paper. So I didn't think I was gonna make it again. And this is a great point why I don't cut them, because now I'm doing the other view. So in case I have a piece that I need for the other view, I don't know if they're the same, and then you cut along a different line kind of thing. But my pattern is still intact from tracing it last time. So it won't matter what size I use now. But if I cut it out, I might have compromised one of the pieces and would have to possibly buy a whole new pattern. And so that's a good reason why I trace out my patterns, because maybe I'll change my mind on the view, or my size fluctuates a lot. So yeah, so I'm gonna start tracing out my pattern pieces and get that ready to go. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that today. My first project of the day, I mean, it's already, what is today? Today is the 28th, Wednesday the 28th, and it's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna go do dinner, but I did get this. Let me move all this out of the way. All right, I had that already, but I got this wooden board, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an ironing board, a tabletop ironing board, just because this is the second little ironing board that my girls have broken. Look at this. Done. Look at this side. This is normal. This is broken. And there's no way in heck I can bend this. This is all bent. Because I keep wanting to use this as a surfboard, as a balancing beam, as a bed. So I can't do it anymore. I can't. And then it slides around a lot, so it's not like the best alternative up here. I'd rather have something that's just flush with the bottom that I just lay on and iron over. So I went and just got some insole fleece, right? Insole fleece, I think that's what it's called. And I got some more batting to give it a little more cushion, because this is very thin. So I'm gonna add some batting, and then I just have to pick out what fabric I want. So let me show you my options. So as you see, I have a ton of options and I don't know where to go. I don't know what to choose. I told you guys I had a giant fabric stash. This is it. Well, this isn't all it. This is all my cotton quilting fabric, and then I got a couple sections there. And oh, is that it? No, this one. There's some there. Those are all flannel. But otherwise, everything else is quilting cotton. And then in my husband's closet, that has all my costumes hanging, because I stole his closet, it has all my apparel fabrics, and there's quite a bit in there. So I'm gonna use a quilting cotton for the top. But I don't know what to go with. I'm thinking like this sort of, let me get you up close here. I'm thinking maybe this sort of gaming fabric. I probably won't use that for anything else. I mean, I don't know. Oh, see, I messed it all up now. Look at me. I can do Pokemon. I have this really cool Star Wars print fabric of all the different ships, and it's like the blueprints. I was thinking maybe that one because I got a tiny bit left, but I also have some Nightmare Before Christmas, and this one's my favorite one with the purple. I think that would really look really cool with my room. Oh, now that I say that, I think this might be the winner. I might use this one now because I do have some more. Try not to make you busy. I'm sorry. I have some more Nightmare down here. Oh, right here. That's just the normal one. I'm sure if you guys have been to Joann's, you would see this fabric everywhere. And then I have the one with, it's very similar in print, but it's the Christmas one. So he's in the Christmas outfit. And this one, he's just in his normal. So I do have these, but I think I like the other one. Like I said, that one was my favorite print. So I think I will do my ironing board in that fabric, just because it matches. Like I said, I don't know. I have so much. Some that I'm like so in love with is like this one. Oh my gosh, I can't tell in the camera screen. This one is one of my favorites, but I want to make something with this. Maybe a dress or something. That would be so cute. I have this Star Wars fabric too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, I don't know. These I'm saving. All my little stripy fabrics. You guys know how I feel about stripes. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that Nightmare for Christmas. See, once I talk to you guys and I like talk things out, like this one's really cool with the C3PO, the gold. Once I talk things out with you guys, it helps so much. But yeah, you can see that I have a ton of fabric, and that's why I'm always telling you that I need to slash the stash. Oh, there's just so much. And I'm slowly going through it. Slowly. I'm getting through it. This is one of my favorites here too. I want to do something, I don't know, like something Rococo. It's a very French type of print to me. I even have it in blue, but the black is more my what I have my eye on. But okay, I think I'm gonna get started with dinner, and then I'm going to make my ironing board. Should be really easy. I just looked up a bunch of videos on YouTube, and all they do is they put the board, and then they line out the batting around it with a couple inches on each side, and the fabric the same, and then they just fold it over real tight and staple it down. And then the corners, you know, there's different ways to do the corners essentially, but that's all they do. They don't finish the bottom really. So that's all. I'm going to work on that. So I have a nice ironing board for this project. I need to start tracing out my patterns, which in all honesty, I'm probably going to do it tomorrow. Yeah, because I got one more full day where I just want to cross stitch, and I'm going to do that video this weekend on Saturday. So that'll already be up by the time you see this video. So if you didn't see my new cross stitch video, it's up there. Go check it out. So here it is. What do you guys think? Now you can see it. Such a cute print. I love it. Look, it matches the room. Yes, it's time. These purples are getting me right now, for real. Okay, so that is gonna be it for today. I will get back to you guys tomorrow with an update. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, tomorrow I'm back on it. I'm back from my little days off. My mom came to visit. It was real nice. She was here for 2 weeks. And I just hung out. And spent time. My girls had a blast. And yeah, they got a lot of grandma and grandpa time. They were really sad when they left. That was heartbreaking. But it was nice to see my mom again. It had been like 2 years, literally 2 years since I had seen her. And we haven't been home yet with everything going on. It's just been hard to find a time to go home. But I just got my second COVID shot on last Saturday, the 24th. So I got another week or so before I'm like fully good to go. And then hopefully we can start moving around a little bit. The girls obviously aren't because there's nothing for them yet, but hopefully soon. So I just needed the break, and I'm happy that I had the chance to do that, but I'm ready to get back into this. So I'm gonna finish up this project, but I've got some really great little fun like projects coming up. So we're gonna talk about that another time. This is not about that. But yeah, so that is all for today, and I will get back to you guys tomorrow with my update. So I will see you then. Good morning. Today is Thursday, the 29th. It's almost afternoon, and I meant to do this sooner, but my girls wouldn't leave me alone. So I finally got them to stay downstairs for a minute so I can do this. But it's been a week, a long week so far. Let's start at the beginning. So my mom left on Thursday last week, and on Saturday is when I got my COVID shot. I was nervous because it's the second, they say it's the worst. The first one, no problem, sore arm for a day, and then it went away, and that was about all I had. The second one, same thing, I had the sore arm, but then I started working out the next morning, and I felt like a lump right here, or it felt like a lump. There wasn't a lump, but it felt like there was a lump there. So I was freaking out all morning. Turns out swollen lymph nodes on the side that you get your injection on can get swollen. And it freaked me out because nobody wants lumps, right? I mean, lumps are not a good thing, and especially for women in this area. So thankfully, at this point, it's been 5 days now, 5-6 days, and it's gone. It went away yesterday or the day before. Like, it's gone. It hurt, but it was like uncomfortable hurt, like especially when I moved my arm a certain way and it like moved this area. So I was freaking out the whole day, but I ended up Googling it because my gut was telling me it was connected to the shot. And sure enough, it was. It was something that people do. It happens that they get the swollen lymph nodes, and it's nothing to worry about unless it's something that's been there for like over 2 weeks or something. Then you want to, excuse me, then you want to go get checked out, obviously. But mine only lasted a couple days. Turns out I had another symptom from it that's not talked about a lot, but it's hair loss. And so yesterday I had makeup on, right? And I did my eyebrows a little bit, and I was looking at them and I was like, well, that's weird. I know I plucked like a few days ago, but I didn't pluck that much. But if you can see, I'm gonna get all self-conscious and up close with you. I'm missing hair here. This was all filled in right here. So I'm like freaking out because I'm like, I stood in front of the mirror for like, I kid you not, like 15 minutes thinking like, did I pluck my hair in my sleep? Like, what happened? So apparently that's like something that can happen is hair loss. I haven't lost anything on my head, I don't think. I haven't noticed anything. But I just noticed this, and this wasn't there when I was plucking the other day. Like, this just happened. But see how it's all like bare? It should look like, I mean, not as nice as this one. This one was actually my fuller brow, but this still was filled out. So like, I don't know. That's so weird. And I was like, you line up the brow right here, right? So you line it up and then you pluck this way. But it's lined up for the most part. So all this should be hair. So I'm like, I told my husband, he's like, it's okay. You're going to be okay. Some people, it said that some people in the tests were, like, it came back, but there are some people that are still, like, losing hair. So I'm like, oh God, like, okay. And it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I can just put a little makeup there. It's fine. But the thing is I just wanted to say what happened, because these are two things that I didn't know you can get, like, would happen when you get the shot. Like, it's possible that these things can happen. And I'm not saying, like, I wouldn't get it again. Like, of course I would get it again in a heart. Like, I wouldn't even think about it. Of course I'd get it again to be, you know, safe and whatever, and to keep you safe, to keep my girls safe, because they can't get anything right now. And we're in Texas, so apparently there's a strain going on where it's affecting kids real bad. And so, especially right now, like, I'm not going to risk them more than anyone else. So me and my husband are both, I mean, by next week, we'll both be completely vaccinated, till apparently we might have to get more in the future. We don't know yet, but as of right now, we should be good. All of our family has pretty much gotten their shots now, and they're all in the same boat I am, where they have to wait their 2 weeks or another week or so, and then we're all good. But yeah, no, I just wanted to say that just to, like, let you guys know, in case that happens to you, you're not freaking out like me, 'cause it was a really stressful couple days. So not only did I notice this, like, last night, so like I said, we're in Texas, right? We're in San Antonio, actually. And it was what time was it? 7:45 at night. We already had our dinner. You know, we're just settling down to, like, you know, go to bed. Well, get the girls in bed soon so that I can have my quiet time. And our phone goes off with the Amber Alert thing, because we get so many Amber Alerts since we're close to the border. There's a lot of unfortunate abductions. And so I go and look just to see what it is. And it's like national weather, whatever, there's a hurricane warning in your area. And we're like, what? Or not a hurricane, a tornado warning in your area. And I was like, what the heck? I'm from California. I'm born and raised in California. Like, I only started moving around when me and my husband got married. He only started moving around when he joined the military. So, you know, I'm used to, like, get under the table, hold on to the bar, cover your head. Or, like, get between, like, the door frames and whatnot, so that way, like, if something comes down, you have the stabilization. See, I know all that. I've never had to worry about tornadoes. And when we were coming here, I was like, oh shoot, like, they have tornadoes there. And thankfully we're more south than the tornado alley, but apparently we had a tornado warning in this area, and it was crazy. So I was like, I don't know if this is real, if it's just like a temporary warning. So let me go outside. I started putting stuff that could fly away, because we get really strong wind here. Like, it's very, very windy. So that was not a doubt. So I'm bringing stuff in. I brought in some of my plants that I have outside, all the girls' toys. We closed everything up and got it all secure, basically. And I'm looking in the distance, and it's like dark, dark sky, right? And I'm like, oh, maybe this is legit. Like, for real. I don't know. I've never had a tornado. So anyways, yeah, we're like, okay, well, let's just bunker down in the middle of the house somewhere. So we have a laundry room, and then we have an extra bedroom. All right, sorry for the interruption. But yeah, we have our laundry room, another bathroom, and then we have a little place under the stairs. It's in the middle of our house. So we're about to go in there and bunker down. And I was like, shoot the cars out there. Like, we're supposed to get hail. And that was what my main concern was the hail more than anything else, because I figured the hail would happen most likely. and I didn't want the car to get damaged because we just bought a new car a few months ago. And so our garage is a mess because, you know, we just moved in like 5 months ago. Like, we're still organizing. And so we go in there and we're throwing stuff around. We're like shoving things against the wall to get our little Nissan into the garage. And so we finally get it in. It fits perfectly, like perfectly it fits in there. So the car is safe. We have another one, but it's a cheapy deepy. And so we just backed it up as close to the house as we could. And we went and sat in the laundry room for about 20 minutes. And we're talking to a few family members, letting them know we're okay. Because everyone's like, what is going on? And it was just tons of lightning. Like, it was like, we were watching the news and they were saying like there was 870 something strikes of lightning in like 10 minutes. And the rain was just pouring down. Like, we had a river in our road. And the hail, we did have hail. It was about the size of a $50. And my husband went outside and brought one in so we could see. And about 10 minutes away, his coworker had ones that were like super huge, like giant ones. So the hail was intense. So it finally passes. Everything's good. We're good. We finally get the girls in bed. You know, we're up for a bit. I go to bed at like 1 in the morning, right? Because I've started reading something and I got lost in it. And I finally start falling asleep. My husband comes down to go to bed because he has to work today. And we were in bed. He was in bed for maybe 10 minutes and the power goes out. So the power completely goes out. And we're like, shoot, it's so dark. We have to go upstairs because the girls are by themselves. We're on the bottom floor. The main master bedroom's on the bottom floor. And they're up here on the top floor. And I was like, if they wake up for anything, like they happen to roll over and peek out their little eyes and see that it's pitch black, they're going to freak out. So we're like, well, let's just go upstairs and sleep upstairs because we had the inflatable mattress up still from my mom being here. And so we moved everything up and we laid down and we searched everywhere for a flashlight. I don't know what, of course, when you need something, you can't find it, right? So we found one and we lit up the room at least. And it was a battery, thankfully. It was our drill battery, so it lasted a while. And we're like, well, that'll last. And then I think we were finally resting. It was like an hour later, and then the power kicked back on. So we're like, oh, thank goodness. So we plugged everything back in and made sure everything was okay. So this morning I woke up exhausted. Yeah, so it's been an eventful like 24 hours. But some good news, I finished my new ironing board. So let's check that out. So here it is. Look how cool. Here's the bottom. So you see I had my little wood board. Now the wood board I got at Home Depot, Lowe's. Yeah, it was just a board. It was super inexpensive. I think it was no more than $10, if that. I did use the, what is it called? The Insul fleece. And I layered it with a layer of batting that was a microwavable safe kind of batting. So I figured that would help since I'm ironing on it, because it said cotton batting was good. And so it's cotton and it's microwavable safe. So I was like, perfect. So I layered those two together and then I just stapled those down first and I lined it out so you can see there's like edges here where they end. And then I just put my fabric over and pulled it real tight, folded over the edge so it's nice and clean. And I just kind of jimmied the corners as best as I could. And that was it. So the corners do have more fluff. I didn't take away the extra batting underneath. I just spread it out so it was flat. So that way, one of the videos I saw, she's like, oh, it kind of gives you little legs. See? Can you see that? And I was like, oh, that's good. That's a good idea. So it's not directly like flat against my cutting mat. So hopefully if there is any sort of heat coming through at all, or you never know. It's not directly on my cutting mat to warp my cutting mat. But yeah, so I finished it. So I haven't used it yet, but I'm sure I will soon. So new ironing board is ready to go. So the plan is today is I am going to trace out all my pattern pieces and I'm going to cut everything out. Which reminds me, I got to go throw my fabric into the washer because I need to pre-shrink. Since it's cotton fabric, I don't want to make it and then have to wash it at some point and then it shrinks on me like crazy. So I'm going to wash that while I'm tracing out my patterns and then cut out all the pieces. So that has to be done today. Has to be done today. I'm telling you, Ariana, it has to be done today. That way tomorrow I have to film my cross-stitch journey video and edit it. So hopefully that will be done and ready to go by evening, and then it's ready for Saturday because that's when my cross-stitch video goes up on Saturday. So yeah, so Saturday, then I'll just start sewing. Saturday, I will come back to you guys and start sewing everything up. Yeah, because the editing is going to take me a quick minute. But yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know that's where I'm at right now. That's what's going down today. So I will get back to you later today and let you know if I did what I said I'm supposed to do. Otherwise, I'm going to be in big trouble because I need to get it started by Saturday. But yeah, so I'm sorry for the big old introduction to this day, but it's just a lot. And I'm just, like I said, this is the background video and this is what's happening in my life right now. Yeah, so I will be back to you later on today to let you know where we're at. Hello, today is now Friday. I didn't forget to finish recording yesterday or to give my little update yesterday. By the time I remembered, I was already in my PJs and my hair was grown up and doing its own sort of artistic expression. So I was just like, I'll just do it tomorrow. So yeah, so today is Friday and I did finish cutting out all my pieces and I just missed one. Let me show you. So I just missed this piece, the first one, because I stupidly didn't cut off enough fabric. Of course I wasn't going to wash the whole bolt that I have. I just cut off what I thought I was going to use and I was short by 1/4 of a yard. So, and I only need to cut one of these. That's it, just one. So I'm gonna have to cut out another piece of fabric and wash it real quick and then I'll just cut this out and it'll be good to go. But all the other pieces are ready. This is the skirt. This one is the band around the waist. Let me see if I can. That's this band. And I'm not sure I really want to do this because I don't like it. I honestly don't like it. I might put a trim here, like a small trim, just to give that accent, to hide the seam. I'm assuming that's what this is for. And maybe put a bow, but this big bow, I probably won't put the big bow. I'm just gonna put the little bow. Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be using this piece at all. And I don't even know what fabric I would put there to complement it. If I had gold, it would have to be gold, but I don't have like a gold fabric like that. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna pass on this piece and it's gone. But otherwise, everything else is cut out. I got my blouse pieces here, and then I have my, okay, so in my first one, I cut an extra piece of this by accident, and sure enough, I did it again. I cut it out in the blue as well, thinking I needed a lining, and it says interfacing, not lining. So now I have 2 extra pieces, but it's going to be in this white and gold, not in the blue. So I have extra pieces of that again. Yeah, that was fine. And then this was the other piece that just has the lining, because it's that center, it's this little center section here. Everything else will be the anchor fabric. And then this will be the blue, the dark blue, which is here. And then I'm doing this skirt, so it's just going to be the anchor fabric there. So I will be ready to go on Saturday. So obviously I'm all done up today because I have to film my cross-stitching journey video right now and then edit it and finish that up today so that it goes up tomorrow, which is the first Saturday of the month for those videos. So that's why I wanted to get all this done, so that way when I come back on Sunday, or on Saturday I should say, when I come back on Saturday I can just start sewing. So for now I'm gonna go ahead and record my video and start working on that, and hopefully I'll get that all done today. No mishaps, because usually the uploading process has been really long the last couple of videos, so they've been really late because they've been taking like hours and hours and hours to like finally process on YouTube. So I don't know what's going on with that. Hopefully it's fixed, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started with that, and I will see you guys later. Good morning. It is now Sunday morning. I didn't do anything yesterday. I was going to do something, and then my husband surprised me with the new fish tank for my fish. So I upgraded our little 3-gallon tank for our three glow fish, and he got me a big 10-gallon tank and 2 new snails. So I ended up cleaning out the tanks and, you know, switching them over and doing all the water stuff, and yeah, so that took a while, and then I was just too excited watching them swim around because they were so happy. They're so happy. They've been like swimming around all day yesterday, and this morning they're like playing between the new grasses he got me as well. So yeah, but needless to say, I am doing stuff today. I am going to paint my nails right now because I haven't done that yet. And then I gotta clear my camera from the other video, wipe all the old footage off of that, and then finish cutting out those last few pieces, and I'm just gonna start sewing. So right now I'm going to do my nails while I do my pre-workout. So I'm gonna wait till it kicks in, and I'm gonna get that done. And then I'll come back after I shower and all that, and I'll finish my cutting pieces and the video, and then I can go ahead and get started. And hopefully it won't be too late in the day by then. So I'm gonna get started, and I will see you in a bit. Just kidding, I am not gonna see you in a bit. I'm gonna pick my color. So let's go pick a color for this video. All right, so my project is with a lot of blue and a lot of gold. So what color do I want to do? I'm thinking just a like neutral pink today. Something very neutrally. We did purples already. That's an interesting color. November. Maybe something like that. That's kind of pretty actually. I think I'll do that. What is this? That's too orange. Or like a neutral, what is this? Graham. It's like a gray. It needs to be shaped, sorry. Do I want to do gray? No, I don't think I want to do a gray. This is Gum World. Oh, gum would be perfection. And it's too pinky. Ooh, Hug and Roll. I think this is like a, it's showing like a white gray, but it's more of like a purple gray. No, I think I'll stick with the pinks. Some sort of like neutral pink. Like this is pretty Aquarius. Yeah, they're not showing up true to color on the camera. I'm sorry. This is a little darker in person. No, that's too orange. Well, what is this? Lumiere. I think I've done that more recently. Did I pull this out already? No, Alyssa. This is darker. November's a little more pinker, darker. options. That's like a purple too. Libra, like a purple pink. Oh, I never worn this one. Pinky. That's like a super, super light pink. Ooh, do I want to do something like that? No. I already pulled that one. All right, so I swear I have like a whole row of neutrals in here, but Miss Honey. I'll put that. And ooh, Zoe. It's darker in person. All right, I think that's good enough. Let's pick from these. I think these are good. Let's see. This is together. This is more of a purple taupey color. This is more pinky. I'm liking this actually. And then this is of course the pinker, darker one. I don't think I want that one. That might clash too much. I really want a neutrally color. There's this one. I don't think I want this one. So it's either Miss Honey. Oh my gosh, my hair is in here. Or the more pinkier one, Alyssa. This would match more with the gold, I think. I think this isn't as opaque either, from what I remember. Well, maybe I'll go with this. I think that'll look nice with all the golds and stuff that I'll be working with. So Miss Honey it is. Very neutral. It's a little more pinker in person than it's showing on the camera. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint my nails and then work out, and I'll be back later. Hello, hello. So I am back now at the end of the day. It is almost, what, 7:30? 7:30. Oh goodness. So I've been sewing all day. I didn't get as far as I wanted to. I really was hoping I could finish the blouse completely. But my husband and I are adding a deck to our backyard, and his friend that's helping us do it came over earlier before I started, and he was going through how everything was gonna be and everything like that. So it did take a few minutes. So I really didn't start till like at least another hour and a half later. And then I was sewing along and I got to the placket on the blouse and I got stuck again. I know I've done it before. The last video was how many years ago now? And redoing it now, I still got lost. I was trying to understand the directions this time. I was trying to read them first off, maybe hoping to jog my memory and be like, oh, okay, I remember what I did or whatnot. And I watched my video over again to see what I did there. But what I did was different than what the directions said a little bit, I think. So I was trying to understand. I don't know why. I wanted to understand it. And I still don't completely understand, but I figured out a slightly different way to put it on. So you'll see that in the video tutorial if you're interested. But yeah, so that took me a good hour that I was sitting there playing with the stupid placket, trying to figure out and understand the directions, which was just dumb. It was dumb. And essentially, I kind of had an idea what to do, but I kept putting my interfacing on the wrong side. Like I put it on and I realized, okay, I got to put it on the opposite side. And then I did that and I guess I put it on the same side again. So I did that like 3 times. So I'm like ripping the interfacing, putting it on, ripping it off, putting it on. And I finally was just like, I'm making this too difficult. Let me just do it this way, lay it out put it on there that way, not separately. And I finally got it. So I just finished. I'll show you what I have. So I just finished hand stitching it, the placket on. So it's good to go there. And then the next step is to add the trims to the center here. Let me find my pattern. Here we go. So there we go. So she's got the trims here and around the collar and the sleeves. So that's what this trim is going to be. So next step is to sew this on both sides, and then it goes to the collar. So it's halfway. Yeah, about halfway, because after the collar is going to be the sleeves, and the sleeves do take a hot minute, especially with all this like trims and the elastic going into the sleeve band there. I wonder how cool that's gonna look. I mean, it looks cool right here. I don't know if that's gonna be like nice in person, but it's a very interesting sleeve. So the blouse is almost done. So hopefully I'm not too far behind in my schedule. I was hoping to, like I said, finish the whole blouse so that way tomorrow is just the dress, and I thought the dress might go pretty quickly, but, and then you can see on the back I have the little straps on there already. The gold, that looks so cute. I first put them on and I was like, ooh, that looks really nice. So I got really excited because I was going to use white, and I was like, wait a minute, I have gold. Let's put some gold on there. And this is really pretty too. It's wider than it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little smaller, but I think it'll be okay. So that is my progress. I have been up here all day for the most part, and you gotta see this room. This room is disastrous. The girls were in here playing the whole time I'm sewing. This is what happens when I don't pay attention to them like every second of the day. Look at my floor. Toys, toys, more toys. And then if I go over here, they're under my desk. They threw all my stuff off the shelf. Toys under there. It just doesn't end. It doesn't end. Elsa shoes, they're in the corner. So I mean, that's my mess over there. Those are my diamond paintings and the rest of the pieces and some chargers, but seriously. And this isn't that bad. Usually they come in here with like their giant Barbie bag, and it's got like a million Barbie things in it. And that's actually downstairs in the living room. The whole living room floor is covered in Barbie toys. So I'm gonna go deal with that because they have to go to bed in a little bit. So I'm gonna start making them clean up earlier, so that way I'm not like yelling at them to do it at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, because they're playing. Oh, sorry, they're not playing, they're cleaning their toys. So yeah, so I'm gonna go. The sun's going down now. I still got a little light, but it's not gonna last much longer. So I'm going to pick this up again tomorrow. There's a little bit going on tomorrow. We're getting a delivery for half of the items for the deck that we're putting. So I gotta wait for that. And then the same friend is coming over with the sprinkler guy to see what they're gonna do with the sprinklers that are underneath where our deck is gonna go. So there's that. And then my daughter has distance learning tomorrow. So yeah, so it's gonna be a busy day, but I gotta get stuff done. So I don't know if I'll make it and finish this dress by Wednesday, Tuesday? Yeah, by Tuesday evening at least. Oh shoot, no, because I gotta upload this video on Wednesday. Yeah, I probably won't finish this dress. I'll just be quite honest. So I might have a part 2 to this, which is okay, because I'm thinking I might add something to part 2, and I'll know for sure if I'm gonna add it by tomorrow or Tuesday. So it's good. It's good for everyone. So otherwise I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello everyone. Today is now Monday and it's the end of the day, but I have been at it
all day long today. I didn't get as far as I wanted. I thought maybe it might be possible to actually finish the blouse and the dress, at least most of it, but it took all day just to finish the blouse. It's crazy how much work I had to, how long all the work took. I don't remember it taking this long, but I don't know. And the other one, I had a lot more like things to add to it. This one, I didn't add a half of the trims and stuff, but I don't know, I guess it's kind of equal because the trims are just in a different place. But I did mostly finish the blouse. So this is what I have so far. Look at it. Isn't this pretty? I'm really loving the blue and this like gold white together. So it's pretty much done. I just have marked out for the buttons and the buttonholes. And yeah, I got my sleeves. Look at these sleeves. Aren't they pretty? I don't know. I guess I'm like in a sleeve thing right now because I have these sleeves and then my Beetlejuice dress had the nice big sleeves on them. So I don't know. I guess I'm loving sleeves right now. But yeah, so everything is done on here. I do have to finish serging the armholes. But otherwise, just the buttons and the buttonholes. So I realized that, okay, this side is going to have the button. That's doable. But this side is the buttonhole. So since I decided to center this trim instead of placing it down toward the bottom, I realize why they did that now. Because they need to put the buttonhole. So I'm trying to figure out a way to do this. I'm thinking I should sew these sides down right here, because right now it's just sewn down the middle. So I'll sew down right here as close to these little bumps as I can, and then just cut out this part of the trim and then do my buttonhole right down the middle. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to take a hot minute. Hopefully it works. If not, then I'll just have to cut off this amount of trim right about here before the buttonhole and then fold it back right here like so, and this will just be empty of trim. But I wonder if that's gonna look funny because I mean the button's gonna be right here, so I need a button. So I got my little buttons here. Of course they're stapled in there. There we go. So it'll look like this. Oops, where'd it go? So it'll look like this essentially when it's through the buttonhole. So to have it completely void and on the front, I think it would look kind of weird. So I'm really hoping that my little idea will work. So I'm gonna play with it. I'll try and get this all finished up tonight, so that way tomorrow I can just start on the dress part. So maybe I'll come back later at the end of the night when it's all said and done, and I'll show you what it looks like. So a few hours later, and this is the view for the day. What I found you here is hail. I think when I looked outside earlier, when I could still see out the window, they were about, a quarter size. I don't know if they've gotten bigger. Okay, so I'm done for the day. It's the very end of the day. We've got 30 minutes left of Monday. But I did finish the blouse completely, so let's see what I have. First of all, this one isn't gonna move. But that's okay. We don't need to move her because the blouse is right here. I really like it a lot, but for some reason, I don't know why it's pulling so much. Obviously I messed up some of the collar here, but we're just gonna let that pass. And I'm sure you're not even gonna notice once everything's all together. But I did notice that this is like pulling up a little bit on the front only. See how it's like doing that? So I definitely did something with the collar that is not liking. But otherwise it looks okay. I got all the buttons on there. Looks super cute. I did cut off some of that trim, and I put some fray check so that the lace wouldn't fray. So I did take off a little more than I should have. I should have cut it up to here at least, or if anything, I should have just cut out like a little section like this. So left the end here, but from far away, you can't really tell, I don't think. I mean, now you will because I've said something, but from back here, like, you really wouldn't notice. But I like the sleeves. They look really long right now, but I think when you're wearing it, it does rise up a bit. And then here's the back. Oh my gosh, trying to turn this thing is insane. Sorry. There's the back. It's got the little tabs, so it's ready for the ribbon, which I should have done that. I totally forgot about the ribbon to finish this off for the day, but that's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. Or yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, that is the blouse so far. Yeah, see, it's a little janky right here, but it's okay. It's for me and nobody else. Nobody's gonna be particularly looking at the back of my hand. I might go back later and just stitch it down a little bit more, but it's fine for now. So that is the blouse. So we'll see how it looks once I start getting the dress together, and hopefully it'll keep continuing to tie everything in. But otherwise, I think I'm gonna have to call this the end of part 1. Yeah, that dress is gonna take me another week. I mean, not really a whole week. It's gonna take me a couple days, but I'm not gonna be able to finish it by Tuesday, and then edit this and get this up. So and then tomorrow we are going out for dinner, and I think my husband's starting on the deck tomorrow, so I have to provide refreshments for him and his friend, because they're going to be out there tearing up all the grass that's going to go in the area where the deck is, and then they're going to pour cement, I think. And then my daughter, of course, has distance learning, so I don't think much is going to get done tomorrow. If I wanted to, maybe a little bit, we'll see, but yeah, I probably won't pick back up till Wednesday. So I hope you guys are excited for this dress, and I got some really cool boots. Oh, let me show you the boots before I head out here. I'll show you the different ones I got. All right, so we are in my closet again, but I have these 2 boots here. This fabric is going to be for my daughter's Halloween costume. Oh my goodness. So these I got. These are from Tilly's. And I'm not using them for this dress. Definitely not using them for this dress. I'm sorry, I have crinkles, huh? But there we go. So these I got from Tilly's. And these are just going to be overall like cosplay shoes. For like if I do steampunk, I want to do some sort of like rave outfits eventually, or some like gothy outfits to wear. So these, I just needed like a basic black boot or like shoe, because my other ones are falling apart now. So I thought these would look really cute with whatever other dresses and stuff I make. So I got these in black. And then I also got them in white. So you see they're the same exact shoe, but in white. So I figure that way I'm completely rounded in color scheme. So these are what I was planning to wear with this Lolita dress. Essentially, I had ordered another pair, and when I saw these were cheaper and cuter. Well, they were something I can wear with anything else compared to the other ones. So I tried to cancel my order on Amazon for the other boots and they wouldn't cancel it. So they sent them out. So now I have 2 pairs of white boots. But I'll show you the other ones. So these are the other boots that I originally bought. Now, I'm not in love with them. There was another pair that I was super in love with, but they weren't in stock, or they were going to take like a month or something. And at the time, I was like, no, I need these for like next week because I want to start this project. Well, it turns out I didn't start this project until a month later. But like I said, I ended up being like, oh, I'll just tell Amazon to cancel these because I found these. But they didn't. And so I was like, well, I'll just keep them, I guess, because they're cute. So I think I will end up using these for this video now that I have them, because they got the lacy details. That's more leaning toward Lolita compared to these ones over here. But yeah, see, it's got some details inside. But yeah, they were kind of pricey. So that's why I was like, ooh, I was like, well, if I need them, I need them. But I ended up finding the other ones and they were much cheaper. So, oh well. So they're really cute. At least I have them now. Yeah, I think the white, hopefully, you know, I can find something else to use these with. I'm sure I will. You know me. I'm just trying to get through my stash. So those are the boots that I have, and I will be wearing one of them. But yeah, otherwise, this is the end of the video. So I'm sorry there's not as much sewing in this specific one. There's just been a lot going on. It's a busy time for some reason. You know, when it rains, it pours. And I didn't have too many mishaps with the blouse since I've already made it before. I mean, besides that stupid placket. Oh my gosh, I hate that placket. It's so easy too. Like, now that I understand it, I'm like, it is kind of easy. They just don't describe it that easy. So it's like, that's what confuses me. That's what confuses you, because those directions are crap. But I understand it now. I get it. I love the blouse though. I remember loving the other one, the way it fit and all that. So hopefully this one won't be too bad with the whole, like, how it's hanging kind of weird in the front. Like I said, I don't think it'll matter. Once I have the dress over it, you won't really tell. So hopefully in part 2, I'll have a little more sewing updates for you. But otherwise, go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed. And make sure that you hit the bell so that you get notified when I upload my videos, especially if you're looking forward to part 2 or the tutorial for this dress. If you hit that bell, it'll ding you and let you know that my video has gone up, so you can go ahead and click on it. It'll send you over to my video. But I am done for the day, so I will see you all next week on Wednesday with part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello, today is now Tuesday, and I know I wasn't going to come back on here today, but I was teetering the last couple days because I have officially hit 2,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I finally hit it. It's been, actually no, it's not quick. It was actually pretty long. I think it did take about a year from when I hit my 1,000 subs, but I just want to celebrate it and do a little special something for you guys. So I'm going to do a giveaway for you guys. So since I have hit 2,000, I'm going to be giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Etsy. So you can go on there, order anything you like, but I love Etsy. It's for all the crafters. It's for all the people who make their things to sell. So of course I'm going to support, you know, the little small businesses and stuff that are on there. Not sponsored. I adore Etsy and I'm always on there. And a lot of the stuff I buy comes from Etsy and the different shops and stuff on there. So I'm going to give gift cards to you guys. So what you have to do is you're going to go down into my little description box and you're going to go click on the Google entry form and you're going to fill that out. So you cannot win unless you have filled it out, because what this is going to do is going to help me from identity theft issues, since it'll already have your information, And all I need is your email, so that way I can just email the gift card to you. So it'll be like, you win, email, and you've got it. I don't have to mail anything. You don't have to wait very long. It'll go straight to you. So make sure that if you are entering, that you have that filled out. Otherwise, if you do not have one filled out, I will just re-roll and pick another winner. So to enter the giveaway, you're going to go down into the comments and you're going to leave a comment with the word crafter. C-R-A-F-T-E-R. So crafter. Make sure that you're not putting giveaway. Don't put giveaway anywhere in your comment, because I want it to go to you guys and not some robot. So make sure you put the word crafter and not giveaway in your comment. I will be using the random comment picker to select 2 winners at random. This is open worldwide, so anybody can enter, and please be 18 or older. And you don't have to be a subscriber, because I'm not going to go hunt you down, but I would appreciate it if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I'm going to say good luck. I will draw the winners in my part 2 of this project vlog for my alternate Lolita dress pattern. So you will see me next week on Wednesday with the winner drawn, and most likely by then they will already be contacted. But I just want to say thank you so much for all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. It's really freaking cool that I have 2,000 people clicking the button for my channel. So I hope that I bring more stuff that you guys want to see. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week. Bye.